Welcome to Math Minders Academy. If this is your first time joining our channel and you're yet to subscribe, we urge you to hit the subscribe button so that each time we release a video, you will have opportunity to access it. Hit the notification bell so that every video that drops, you will be notified. We also encourage you to go to the comment section and share your experience after you have gone through our video. We want to engage with you. Tell us what you feel or how you feel about the video. We urge you to share this video to others so that they will have access to it. Today we are going to look at the cosine rule. In one of our previous videos, we have done a work on the sine rule, and we discuss exclusively how the sine rule can be applied to solving problems related to non-right angle triangles. And so today we are looking at the cosine rule. And here there are conditions that must be satisfied. If those conditions are not satisfied, we'll not be able to use the cosine rule. There are two conditions. One, of course, here we are also dealing with non-right angled triangles. And so for you to apply the cosine rule, one, you must have two sides and one included angle. You must be given two sides of that triangle and one included angle. The second condition is that three sides of the triangle are given. And so you can apply the cosine rule to find any of the interior angles. So these are conditions that will necessitate the use of the cosine rule. So guys, we are going to look at examples. So each example we present here will be used to explain each of these conditions that we have highlighted. So first, we are going to look at an example that explains the first condition, that is where you have two sides given and an included angle. So here we have triangle ABC, and the included angle here is angle A, which is 49 degrees. And we have two sides given, side AB and side AC. Side AB is 5 centimeters and side AC is 3 centimeters. And we are looking for the side BC, which is the side that is directly opposite angle 49 degrees. We can call this side A, label it with small letter A. And of course, the side AB, which is 5 centimeters long, is also directly opposite angle C, even though angle C is not given. So that we have that AB, we have small c, and then the side AC, which is also directly opposite angle B, can be labeled with small letter B. And so for us to solve this, find the length of BC, which is labeled A, we are going to use the cosine rule here. So we are looking for the side labeled A. That's going to give us A squared equals B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cos big A, where the big A is the included angle. So here, of course, A is not given, so we don't know that. B is given as 3 centimeters. What else? C is given as 5 centimeters. Then angle A is given as 49 degrees. So here we have A squared equals 3 squared plus 5 squared minus 2 times, that's minus 2 times 3 times 5, then times cos 49 degrees. So here a squared is going to be equal to, this is 9 plus 25. We evaluate minus 2 times 3 times 5 is 30. Then times cos 49, which is 0.65605. Okay, I used calculator and I decided to take more decimal numbers so that I will have a better level of accuracy. And so here a squared is, if we add this, we are going to have 34 minus, if you multiply 30 by 0.65605, it gives us 19.6815. Okay. Now here a squared is going to be, if we subtract 19.6815 from 34, it's going to give us 14.3185. So here, for us to get a, we are going to take square roots. So here we take square root of both sides. Take square root of both sides. So that's going to give us a to be square root of 14.3185. Okay. And so this is going to give us 3.7839, and so on and so forth. The number continues to float. And so writing this, of course, maybe let's assume we are required to write this to 2 decimal places. That's going to give us 3.78, or 3 significant figure, whichever. We have 3.78 centimeters. So this is actually the value of length BC. That's the unknown length of that triangle. Using cosine rule, we've been able to find the size of that triangle ABC, that side BC. Okay, so this has actually showed the application of cosine rule to find the side of a non-right angle triangle when we have 2 sides given and 1 included angle. Now, the second example here, we are going to look at when we have 3 sides given and we want to use cosine rule to find any of the angles. Let's look at that. Now, in this second example, we are given triangle ABC. AB is 10 centimeter, AC is 9 centimeter, and BC is 5 centimeter. So the 3 sides are given. None of the interior angles is given. So here we are expected to calculate. We are required to calculate. So we are to calculate from this diagram you are seeing. We are to calculate angle ACB. All right, correct to 0.1 degrees, 0.1 degrees. Okay, so now we can, since we are looking for angle C, so angle C is going to be an included angle. All right, so we are going to be using side AC and BC. Okay, that is 9 and 5. Okay, so what we are going to do now is we are going to have we can say cos big C is equals to, now we are going to have, let's say, A squared plus B squared, then minus C squared all over 2AB. Okay. All right. So here we know we are looking for angle C. We don't know that. Okay. A is 5 centimeters. B is what? B is 9 centimeters. All right. So we go on now to look for angle C. We say cos C equals 5 squared plus 9 squared minus C is 10, that's 10 squared, all over 2 times 5 times B is 9. Okay. Let's take it this way. Now, have cos C equals, this is 25 plus 81 minus 100 all over 90. Okay. So here we have cos C equals, this is going to give us 6. Okay, that's 106 minus 100. So it gives us 6 all over 90. All right, cos C is going to give us 6 over 90 is 0.06666, okay, no, and so on and so forth. It floats. So now C, angle C is going to be the arc cos of 0.06666. All right, we can bridge it here. So now this is going to give us 86.17782 and so on and so forth. Of course, we are expected to approximate this correct to 1 decimal place. 0.1 is actually, in fraction, is 1 over 10 or a tenth. Okay, this is a tenth. That's when you have 0.1, it is 1 over 10, which is called tenth. Okay, and that is of course the numeral that occupies the 10th position actually takes the first decimal place. So this is going to give us angle C to be 86.2 degrees. Okay, so guys, we've been able to also apply another version of cosine rule to find an unknown angle when 3 sides are given. So these are the 2 different scenarios that we apply cosine rule to. Remember, the first instance, we are given 2 sides and 1 included angle. We applied a version of cosine rule to find the 3rd side of that non-right angle triangle. In this second instance, we are given 3 sides and there is no angle at all. So we are required to find any of the angle. In this case, we are to find angle C. So we look at the side of the triangle that inclined up to, angle C. That will make angle C to be an included angle. And then like in this particular case, side AC and side BC will be the side that has angle C as an included angle. And so we use this, and we use this version of the cosine rule to look for the value of angle C, and we're able to successfully arrive at 86.2 degrees. Okay, if you find value in today's tutorial and you are yet to subscribe to our channel, we urge you to hit that subscribe button, smash the notification bell icon so that each time we produce a video, you'll be among the first to receive it. Go to the comment section and share your thoughts about our tutorial video. Tell us what you want to see in our videos. Tell us the improvement you want to see. We'd love to engage with you. We also love you to be around when next we'll have another class together where we'll be discussing another interesting math topic. We'll be looking forward to seeing you in our next tutorial class. This is Math Minders Academy saying goodbye for now.
In the midnight glow where the stars align, we lose ourselves in the rhythm divine. Underneath the sky painted with dreams, we're chasing the echoes of silent screams. Caught